be a good day. Even if I make it myself, it's gonna be a good day. I don't need no one else, I'm gonna have a good day. Nothing wrong I could do, I'm gonna have a good day. Hope you have a good day too.
Good morning, I'm Trish Pahanik, and this is Cynopsis, your first early morning briefing. It's Tuesday, April 8th, 2008, and here is today's top story. Fans of the reality competition series Project Runway will turn to Lifetime television starting November 2008 as the series moves to the female-targeted network with the opening of Season 6. Lifetime Networks and the Weinstein Company made a 5-year agreement for the series, and supermodel host Heidi Klum and mentor to the contestants Tim Gunn will remain with the series. One more season will air on Bravo before the series moves to Lifetime and launches there in November 2008. Now, on the heels of this announcement, NBC Universal, which retains the rights for the show's 5th season and encore airings, filed a lawsuit in the New York Supreme Court against the Weinstein Company. NBC contends it had the right to meet or be any other by a competing network. Weinstein Company lawyers deny NBC had the right, and that NBC had turned down the same deal Weinstein Company ultimately struck with Lifetime. NBCU released this statement late yesterday afternoon. Quote, NBC Universal has continuing legal rights related to Project Runway, including the right of first refusal to future cycles of the series, which the Weinstein Company unfortunately has refused to honor. NBC Universal regrettably had no alternative but to bring legal action to enforce its rights to this program, including the right to decide whether it is in the best interest of the company to continue to air the show under the proposed financial terms, unquote. We have more coming up next, and remember, if you had a promo or a commercial in this video, we would all be watching your stuff right now. Coming up under More Good Stuff today, ESPN and AOL are teaming together, NFL Network's NFL's Top 10, Logo premieres Sordid Lives, the series, and Andrew Anthony hosts new series on Travel Channel. Well, Fox will air new episodes of many of its reality franchises throughout the summer. On May 22nd and May 28th, So You Think You Can Dance at 8 p.m., it's a 4-hour, 2-night season premiere. The Moment of Truth at 8 p.m. kicks it off on May 27th, followed by Hell's Kitchen beginning at 9. June 1st, Don't Forget the Lyrics at 7 p.m., and on June 12th, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader begins at 8. ESPN and AOL are teaming to offer ESPN.com video content through AOL Video and AOL Sports. This is the first time ESPN will syndicate video highlights from major sporting events, games, and clips from ESPN original programs through an online portal. Fans can access footage via the ESPN channel page, which is launched this week on AOL Video. Season 2 of NFL Network's NFL's Top 10 starts April 15th at 8 p.m. with the first of a 2-part look at college football. The weekly countdown series focuses on a variety of NFL topics with commentary from network analysts, sports journalists, players, coaches, and NFL insiders. Logo will premiere Sordid Lives, the series, on July 23rd at 10 p.m. with 12 30-minute episodes based on the 1996 play and the 2000 film of the same title about a dysfunctional Southern family and citizens of Winters, Texas. Produced by Once Upon a Time along with Scout Productions, the television series will be distributed to international markets by IMG World Media. Stars from past and current NBC shows will act like talent scouts when Last Comic Standing resumes for a 6th season, that's a hard one to say, starting May 22nd at 9:30. The series is produced by Peter Engel Productions and Universal Media Studios. Andrew Anthony hosts a new half-hour series on the Travel Channel called Life's a Trip, debuting May 5th at 11 p.m. and again at 11:30. Andrew leads viewers on life-changing adventures such as eating a $700 steak in Kobe to modeling the latest fashions in Milan. The series is produced by Tricon Films and Television for the network. Here's a MIP TV 2008 update. Day 1 of the market, because they don't call it a conference here, was very busy with a bustling floor and a flurry of activity. Finding stands, because they don't call them booths here, was considerably easier than our previous visit in October 2006, with a multitude of traffic signs hanging from the ceiling. The only sign that puzzled me for a while was the one that looks like the AOL icon of a running man, which I thought at first was a directive where you could get an internet connection. Not so. It means exit. It's a very civilized Congress. They don't call it a convention here. At 12 noon, the lunch bell rang in an announcement that all participants, they don't call them exhibitors here, and buyers must go eat lunch. Well, no, not really. No bell and no announcement. But if you were standing outside the building, it did look like a fire drill with people pouring out of every exit, running man signs, of the Palais and heading for the nearest cafe for a 1 to 2 hour lunch. By 2 p.m., everyone was back in place and the crowds returned to the market floor. And when you arrive at a meeting in anyone's stand, you are immediately provided with a number of choices: water, something to eat, tea, coffee, large or small. Apparently they say small, so we out-of-towners understand they mean espresso. Interestingly though, if you order a beer at any of the neighborhood cafes, they ask you the same thing, large or small, which only has to do with the size of the glass and not the intensity. And wine by the glass is only ordered by color, red, white, or rosé. The beautiful weather of the last 2 days is now behind us as the rain clouds and the dark skies have rolled in for what promises to be a multi-day stay, unfortunately. I'm trying to hold on to my first sunburn of the season until I get back home and can show it off properly. Okay, moving on to other news today under production and development. Pamela Anderson returns to television this summer for an unscripted series on E, tentatively titled Pamela. The 30-minute series from World of Wonder Productions will give viewers an inside look at the real Pamela. In September, WeTV will introduce a new original series, The Locator, which will follow missing person expert Troy Dunn as he cracks a variety of mysterious cases reuniting family members and loved ones. The series, with 10 30-minute episodes, will be shot on location around the world with Asylum Entertainment producing. And last up today, a new series is currently in development at AMC called Riverview Towers. It's a psychological thriller about a family that moves into an apartment building where strange and paranormal things happen, per THR. The project is from filmmaker Darren Aronofsky, and he will be executive producing through his company Protozoa. Well, that's a wrap for today on this Tuesday, April 8th. Be sure to check your email for the full printed version of today's synopsis with new executive moves and more on ratings, plenty of new classified ads, and a few other stories that did not make it into this podcast. And of course, check out tonight's primetime broadcast lineup. The music in Synopsis was composed and performed by David Stango. This podcast is a Synopsis Media production in association with 311 West. For Cynthia Turner, who wrote and compiled Synopsis, and Ken France, I'm Trish
I'm
Mahoney.
gonna have a good day. Even if I make it myself, I'm gonna have a good day. I don't need no one else. I'm gonna have a good day. Nothing wrong I could do. I'm gonna have a good day. Hope you have a good day too.